All right, boys, it's time to go.
I thought I heard the old man say,
love you girls,
leave
I'm gonna
her,
miss you."
Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow ye will
All right,
get your
filled up.
pay,
Here we
and it's
go.
time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, the wind was foul and the sea ran high. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. She shipped it green and none went by, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her.
Figure out where we're going. So we want to keep to the right. All right, trying to keep to the right.
I hear waterfall.
Yeah, keep going. We're going the right way.
There's waterfalls.
Well, don't go over them.
All right, we'll come back down here. I'll hop out. It's good.
You found home? All right, so our adventure took an interesting turn. So originally the game plan is we were going to go in at Lake 1 and go down the Kawishui River. And as we got going there, realized that both of the directions out of there were rapids and the portages were a little bit inaccessible. So we pivoted really quickly and turned around back to Lake 1. Just gonna do a little bit of a tour around the edge of the camp. So this is our campsite. Came in, beautiful, nice shallow rock landing. You walk right up here to a nice area to put up a rain fly or shelter. Nice kitchen, well built. Stone fireplace. If I head over here, I have a tent pad. Nice secluded tent pad. Fit a nice 2-4 person tent. Gorgeous view of the lake. And then I enjoy hammocking, so little secret nook over here I found. And it's got 2 nice trees overlooking just a beautiful lakefront. If I head back up to camp, there's probably another 2.5 tent pads towards the back of the camp. So one smaller potential tent pad, but again kind of smaller at an angle. Could potentially go there. This is kind of the larger tent pad area. It's really nice. And then there's another one right around the corner here. Or kind of 2 maybe even. Got a nice spot right here. And then the 4th one we used as storage for our canoes, so kind of covered from the wind. Then if we follow the camp further to the back, we're gonna find nice trail taking us right back to our latrine. Where we got the number 10 latrine.
At least not gracefully, anyway.
All right, we are going getting some wood. Randy's got our wood bag. I use a IKEA tarp bag that you can get for $1. Works wonderful for getting the size wood that we're going to be trying to pick up here as we're walking. So check this out and see what we can find. I'm going to try to walk a little ways away from camp, but we'll see how far we have to go to find some nice downed wood. We're not cutting anything standing. Everything has got to be fallen dead wood. Ideally, we're looking for stuff about the size of our wrist. However, if we could find a nice 4-inch, 5-inch diameter cedar tree down, that would just be the perfect. So this stuff's going to be all spongy. Maybe it could cut up and be nice. It just takes a lot of effort to try to cut that. Although that is, yeah, even over here, some nice thick cedar. It's just going to take a lot of effort to cut it. Ooh, Randy got a bunch of cedar branches over here, thin sized. But we also have, how soggy is it? You know, it's a little rotted, but let's see how hard it would be to cut this log and bring this back to camp. Birch logs soak up water really bad, and so the bark burns really good, but we usually will throw some birch on top of there to let it dry out a little bit. Otherwise, we've got a bunch of this small sized wrist size stuff that will burn really good but fast. And then found a nice cedar log here that we'll cut up into probably about 3 chunks or so, and try to get that split. And
Yeah, who has some food?
got Peak Refuel breakfast skillet, breakfast of champions, on a burrito.
You can hear, right? So on the record, he's been recorded. This is wonderful.
Mail pouches. Breakfast champions. Little second breakfast snack here. Little peanut butter and jelly, warmed up a big burrito tortilla over the fire. Throw in a nice squeeze of Smucker's strawberry jelly, just like so. Oh, that looks good. Some Jiffy's PB&J here. Just throw that over with roll that up with a cup of coffee for breakfast, and you just can't beat that as a dessert, snack, lunch, dinner, or otherwise out in the B-dubs. So there it is. Just tear it open there, and oh, just delicious.
Well, if only tequila was in the back.
Do you want to try a third brew with this, Randy, or?
Just making up some coffee. Got the jet boil, takes 90 seconds to get some water boiling. Throw that in our French press with David's freshly ground, coarse ground coffee. Okay.
Yeah. I seen that now. I didn't notice that earlier.
I'll take that. I'll put some more coffee in there.
Yep, just get that situated on that in a way that it,
Yep.
I don't need that yet.
Paul, you want a cup?
A little BWCA latte. Fresh ground coffee made in a jet boil. Touch of Fireball to give it that nice sweet cinnamony flavor. The old man approves. Oh, big old frog down here. Couple frogs. Huge ones. Look at that. Extra bait if we need it. Alright. Let's see if we can get a bite. Where's your bobber at? Oh, over there?
Yep.
Right over the turtle. That's where the fish are biting. Where were you getting nibbles at before? Just bumped my leech, but didn't want to take it unless he took the leech. Nope, still got my leech.
Oh.
There we go. Ooh.
Oh.
Nope, but that was a fish hit.
Yeah, I mean, it went way under.
There we go.
Oh. You need your camera turned on?
It's on. Smallmouth.
Fish all day for one leg trout.
Oh, another smallmouth.
The evening brings the walleye.
Getting the windy rig set up.
Fish
are biting.
Tonight. Well, heave her up and away we'll
Snag
go.
already.
Away, boundary waters.
There you have it.
Heave her up and away we'll go across the waves of Quid.
Yeah, I was feeling that.
Careful with this one, Randy. There's a hook. Have any bites?
No. Couple snags, no bites. What do you want to do?
My favorite part of the trip, I think, was fishing. I really enjoy the fishing. Beautiful view of nature. I learned a lot. This is the first time I've really backpack camped. The fireplace was really fun too to cook our tortilla shells on. But I think maybe the best part was playing cards.
Count.
Oh man, this isn't a good position to be in.
10. It's a single 10, so we'll go with a couple of 3s.
Guess I'm going with a couple of 4s.
Yeah.
Squeak by. Couple of
5s.
5s.
Aces.
Pass.
Pass. Whatever you like, Dan.
Dad's poised to. Oh, we got El Presidente.
Beginner's luck, all right, David, whatever you like. Oh, the flowers are just beautiful this trip. Check some of these out. Barry's getting ready for summer. Check this out. Little pine tree growing right out of the middle of this big, huge boulder. No soil, just growing out of a crack. A tree in the stone. Turtles coming in to lay eggs. Supper, making up some chicken Alfredo pasta. My dad's having some beef stroganoff, beef rotini noodles with mushrooms and a cream sauce. It's a good idea, some of the beef stroganoff. It's good, but it needs another 2 minutes yet. David is trying the coconut chicken coconut curry. Again, peak refuel dish. Very delicious. What do you think of the curry?
It's pretty doggone good. You want it to be a little bit more curry-esque and not quite as
Oh yeah, flavor of the carrots in there are really sweet. I like that.
This here is my camping cot. Comfy. It's a cot. That's all I got.
Would you pack that out in the wilderness again?
Honestly, I think, like, if you want to pack light, probably an inflatable pad would be worth kind of the bang for your buck. You just like to maybe get a bit further off the ground, then probably the cot is pretty good.
So yeah, wonderful, great trip. Absolutely loved it. Again, we were out for 4 days, 3 nights, and we had beautiful weather, really sunny, almost probably low 80 degrees when we were paddling out. The next 2 days it was mid 70s. You know, at night got down to upper 40s, low 50s, and yeah, and it was a wonderful trip. Again, absolutely had a great time. My probably favorite part was getting to sit around the fire in the evening. We had some really good views of the stars above our site, and doing some star watching and sitting in the front of the fire and visiting with David. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. All right, so now what did you guys do?
Someone put a fishing hook over there and we kept
Someone left a
big.
fishing hook on the rock, which hooked on the Helinox bag, which, as we were folding, caught in Randy's hand.
Where'd you get hooked?
Moral of the story
My
is,
finger?
don't leave fishing hooks around outside of tackle boxes on camp.
You got the hook out.
Yep, I got it out. I pulled it
So
out.
you gotta have your handy dandy first aid bag.
Yeah.
Antiseptic, band-aids, everything to stitch you in the field back together.
All right, boys, let's go.
Doing a last leave no trace check, looking around for any wrappers, fishing string, plastics that could have accidentally blown away, whether that's from our trip or a previous trip. You always like to leave the wilderness better than you found it. One of the most important things, and I feel like probably one of the easiest things to forget, so I always make it sure, last checklist item before we leave is making sure to grab the toilet paper. Don't want to forget that out here. Really got to practice those leave no trace principles. You know, don't take anything with you except for pictures and memories, and leave nothing behind you but footprints. The one other trace I do like to leave is I always like to leave the campsite that I come to with a good pile of wood for, you know, one evening of fires.
So I'll go grab the oars and my
You want fishing rod?
Yep, I'm just putting here.
I hate to sail on this rotten tub. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. No grog allowed, and there's rotten grub, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. We swore by rote for want of more. Leave
pedal
her,
forward on that side.
Johnny, leave her.
Inside you're on.
But now
So turn the
we're
pedal around.
through,
Yep,
so
there you
we'll
go.
go ashore, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave.
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Heading out or just getting back?
Heading back out. So
Heading back out or
yeah,
heading home?
or headed home.
Nice. How was it?
Oh, it was beautiful.